Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be showing you my monthly setup for March, and I hope that February was good to all of you, and the theme that I'm going for this month is growth in every aspect of life, and I associate growth with plants, so you will be seeing a lot of potted plants and green decorations. As always, on the right page, we have our cover page for this month. I started by writing March and then I decorated it with hanging plants. I absolutely love this month's cover page because I got to draw a lot and get my creativity come to life. While on the left page, we have our quote page, and since my theme is growth, I decided to write a quote that associates growth with plants. The quote says, "You are a garden planted into a human body that is always, always growing." Moving on to the next page, we have my work schedules tracker. Last month, I included my work schedules tracker on my weekly spreads, but for this month, I decided to put it all into one place, like a month at a glance, but dedicated only to my work schedules. This helps me a lot to be aware of my work schedules, and also it helps me to arrange all of my tasks and appointments throughout the week. Also, it makes it easier for me to check and calculate my working hours because I have all my schedules in one place and I won't have to keep going through each week to find them. For this month, I decided to include a self-care goal spread. Since this month's theme is growth, I really want to focus on making myself better and to take more care of myself. I want to improve myself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. That's why I made 4 grids, one for the mind, one for the heart, one for the soul, and one for the body. These are some of the things that I want to try to improve and take more care of myself. And of course, next is my expenses tracker. This cannot miss in my monthly setup since it really helps me to keep track of my finances and stay on budget. This also makes it simpler to know exactly what my incomings and outgoings are because it is all concentrated in these 2 pages. This header was inspired by Amanda Raish Lee's March 2021 bullet journal setup. For the header, I drew a shelf that spreads across these 2 pages, and of course, I decorated it with some potted plants to stay on theme. I set this up by making 2 grids, one for the checking where I track all my extra money and the other one dedicated only to my savings. Below that, I made another grid that continues to the next page where I will be tracking all my incomes and expenses with the date and description. And finally, we are moving on to my weekly spread. First, I am making a header with the month and also the week that we are on. For the weekdays, I made 7 grids and I arranged them so that there are 3 grids on the left page and 4 grids on the right. Then I added other grids to complete the spread, like a to-do list where I write all the things that I need to do this week, a next week grid where I write all the things that need to be done for the next upcoming week, and last but not the least, a notes grid where I just write all the notes that I need to remember. Then I completed it by adding some potted plants. And by the way, let me know in the comments section below if you'd like to see a video dedicated to weekly spreads ideas only. And to finish it off, I am cutting out a little bit of the side of the page to make a divider for my week 1. I did this for my February bullet journal and it was really helpful and easy to jump from a week to another. And that's it for my March 2022 monthly setup. I really hope you enjoyed planning with me, and if you did, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like on this video. And if you want to see more of my content in the future, please consider subscribing and joining my little community. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope I will see you again in my next bullet journal video. Remember to always be kind, be safe, and God bless you. I love you. Bye!